Hey guys, what's up? What's good? Yes, it's your boy. Okay, I told you guys no more. This week is Victor. So yeah, it's your boy Victor. It spells Victor. Yeah. For next week, go back to Daki. I'm already forgetting that my name is Victor. It's annoying. Yeah, so it's Victor. Yes, I with me hanging out today. It's Paul Way. Paul, what's good?
We did.
Are you guys anything different about him today? Anyways, yeah, today we're talking about something different entirely. And yes, by the way, I want to say big thanks to our fans. You guys have been amazing. We love you. We appreciate you. And trust us, we don't take you guys for granted. Amazing guys out there. And we see the love, we appreciate it. Trust us, right. We are very, very grateful. Right. Namaste. Okay, guys, today we're talking about Asake, Mr. Money with the Vibe, MMWTV. Asake, at the point we saw where I think something this year where you actually amassed about 2 billion career streams on all platforms.
Right.
2 billion career streams. Like with the speed that Asake was coming from last year, it was on the great speed.
Yeah.
2 billion career stream this year on all platforms. Don't you think it's a bit too? I'll tell you where I'm coming from. Don't you think it's a bit too slow as compared to? Now I'm not doing a comparison here, but as compared to a Rema, who on just one song, that's about 3 billion.
Well, the truth of the matter is, big credit to Asake for consistency. I mean, at the time he came out, a lot of people were even having conversations like, be like, say, Asake, the old person rent money or, collect money from Lapo. What do you call it?
Lapo.
Lapo.
Leaf.
You get.
What's that?
So, the speed at which he was really like going, like every other time, before a song drops, he's ready for another drop, and all of that stuff. So, I mean, great one for Asake. And, to be honest, Doctor, I really don't like to do like comparisons between artists.
I know you won't do it.
I wouldn't like to indulge in things like that. But for him to have amassed 2 billion, I mean that's something really good for his career. To be honest.
True though. Anyways, moving on. As we saw where for last year, like I said, last year was amazing for Asake. He moved with speed of light. So where he dropped the EP, Trabaye, Sumba, Amokwe. Baba God, Mix and Master, Magic 6 on that one and everything. And then moving on before the year runs out, we saw where it dropped MMWTV, Mr. Money with the Vibe. He had Doll Terminator organized PBUY, Peace Be Unto You, Dupe, Moshe, Joa, Nzaza, Ototo, Raisin, Sumomi, and then Sumba Remix. For some conversations about Asake last year was the fact that a lot of people felt like it was too indigenous. So a lot of people felt like it would be difficult breaking into the international space because it was told the same name of the lamb, the Yoruba vibe, it was being Yoruba song and everything. Now, do you think that's limited you to an extent moving forward?
How are the numbers doing? I mean, like, music is very, I don't know, for lack of words, I'll say music is very spiritual. At the end of the day, if it appeals to you, the sound is, I listen to a lot of Zulu songs, for example. I listen to a lot of songs from South Africa, Kenya, literally African songs, Mozambique, right? I don't understand the language, but I like it. They're on my playlist. These are songs I almost like put on repeat. So for Asake, for example, coming with the Mr. Money with the Vibe album, it was really, really it was like the game changer for him because everybody totally understood where he was coming from. And then at some point, there were conversations about Asake trying to switch up. Would he switch up? Would he actually go this route? But he maintained his standard and his status quo. And that's one thing I really applaud about him, his consistency. He's not trying to test different waters. He understands his game. All the years when he was in the come-up, he was trying to actually get his sound. Do you understand? And now he has actually been able to get to the point where he can say to himself, I understand what my sound is. I understand the needs of my audience or my listeners. And once he was able to discover that, he stayed true to his art. And Asake is, I mean, if you listen to Doll, Terminator, all the songs on this project is a no skip for me because at the end of the day, you want to listen to projects and actually probably just pick out your favorite ones, right?
Yeah, sure.
This project was actually very hard for me to pick up my favorite one because the A&R, the transition from one track to the next one was carefully thought of. So it's not like I'm listening to, for example, okay, the transition between Johan Zanza, for example, was crazy. And then you go to I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know who A&R this project, but for real, they did such an amazing job. So I feel like the pace for him is just something that is, I don't know how to put it. is some huge type of enigma. I can't really understand this guy as much, but I mean, I wish him so much success, and I'm happy that he's getting everything that he deserves.
Okay, yeah. So before we go to the achievements you had for last year, for this project, you said something about it. Do you have at the time you dropped? Do you have a favorite in the project?
Like I said, I mean, I repeat myself, and I know that you heard me. I said it was hard to pick out a favorite because it's a
Just
no
you have
skip.
one.
It's a no skip album, bro. Like, yo, I mean, like, I don't know. Did Donifeski come to work today? I don't know, but I'll ask him after this session because I know that he was really like very, 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 very crazy with, you know.
It's just
No, I don't think it was Terminator. I think Ototo. Maybe because of the way it sounds. I don't know why he chose that. But
Ototo.
if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I mean that's on a lighter note. I feel like for my best track would actually be, I don't want to go with the crowd mentality and say Joha, but I feel like Organize or something for me. Like the way it starts, organize every other day I organize. And then it's like it makes a lot of sense because a lot of people can relate and react to organize. I mean,
True.
even your vice president, Usbanjo, actually even was making the case
my
with the
vice
organizer. Your vice president was making a case with the organizer song. So I think organize would actually be my best song. I mean, all the 12 songs are hit songs.
Anyways, guys, before we move forward, which of these ones are at the time were your best song or are your best song? Let me see in the comment sections and then let's compare and contrast. For me, I'll tell you mine after I see your own. And then moving on, we saw for him last year, it was amazing because we saw where Mr. Money with Vibe became the highest charting debut Nigerian album in the history of Billboard. Moving on, we saw where Asake has now sold over 100,000 album units in the US just on one album at the time.
Right.
Moving on, we saw where Mr. Money with the Vibe was the first debut album in history to hit 200 million streams on Boomplay at the time. We saw where Asake Terminator has now sold over 100k units in the US, and we saw where career stream last year was 1 billion. So what it meant is in space of a year and some months, he has 2 billion career streams,
Right.
which actually is an amazing one for him at the time. And then fast forward to 2023. This is the first quarter of 2023.
Yeah.
We have just Yoga
Mm-hmm.
from Asake. At the time Yoga even dropped, yeah, a lot of people who saw that we're going to be top table at the time, and they wish actually top table at the time, top the charts at the time. But then a couple of amazing songs came, Stability came, a lot of songs which took it down to about 3 or 4 or 5 thereabout. But then moving on from Yoga, Asake has silent, his page has been empty.
Yeah.
Just probably 3 or 4 pictures, following along the day to the Empire, coming back, no studio work, no studio pictures, no feature, no what's on the show, not happening that is having a feature with anybody. Don't you think it's a slow one for him at this time?
A lot of people don't listen, and I'm actually very surprised that a lot of people don't listen. I'll tell you why I'm saying this.
Okay.
Asake came with a song, Yoga Yoga, I dey on my way, Ademaya, make nobody kill my yoga. What's yoga? Peace, serenity, quietude. I'm chilling.
How old were you when you
How is it that people don't get that Asake is a prophet? It's telling you this is my current state of mind. I'm on some yoga vibe. I'm chilling right now. Asake made a lot of money for the past how many years? The money what Asake make, you go reach and chop for like 8 years and running without even dropping. And that's on a lighter note. I'm not discrediting people who are dropping music or anything, but I feel like right now he's chilling, and I know that YBNL, and I've said this oftentimes every time the Asake conversation comes up, YBNL is a very structured organization, of course, with the affiliation with Empire Music.
No.
They know what to do with an artist. They obviously would have looked at the scope of how Afrobeat is like moving so like sporadically and saying, okay, this might not be the best time for us to drop. But as I kept busy working on the project, is it recording music? I can tell you for free that this man right here will never go a day without recording music. I can tell you for fact. Because this guy's work rate is like N'Golo Kante vibe. Always like on the move. So I'm just saying that right now the quietude is just telling you guys, yo, I'm on some chill out type vibe right now. You guys should just chill with me, get ready, because if Asake comes out tomorrow now, bro, you go see the charts, structure will change.
True.
And this is fact. And this is not, it's not really about like trying to blow his trumpet. Once Asake starts like this now, you now go see him. Number 1, number 2, everything go dey shake.
No, the first year I said for last year was the landlord of number 1. He actually was number 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, Asake for leave this place, yeah. when would you, if you're give me like a time frame here, when do you think between this period and this period, when do you think is the right time to drop a project? One. Secondly, do you think you should drop an album this year?
Okay, to answer your first question, there is no time. Every time is an Asake time. If Asake decides to drop music today, trust me, like I said before, the chart is going to switch because Asake has that kind of like pull power to be able to come into the industry with a song, with a like. There is really literally no miss with Asake because everybody will vibe to it and jump to it, and he's built like a very very strong fan culture for himself. Less toxic because you don't really see Asake
Yeah, there's
fans
no bad
going back and
this.
forth.
Yeah,
So Asake is that kind of artist that is widely accepted by literally everybody. So even the fans who are bantering themselves and saying, "Oh, this BG and that BG," and apologies to all the FCs and all the BGs, but I'm just saying that Asake does not really like have time for all of that. Even though the BGs and the FCs are his guys, they're literally like streaming his music and like,
yeah.
vibing to him. So I'm just saying now, putting it to you guys now, why is it that Asake will drop a song, for example, and then he's chatting? Are you not the BGs and FCs still streaming his songs? So he doesn't really have like a culture where he's like everybody's like, oh, okay, it's a fierce battle. And then to answer your second question, I don't know about dropping an album. It might not really be the best time because there are a lot of artists who right now who are like going crazy. Like right now, like everybody's attention is switching to these guys. I would just say release like a single or two to just prepare us for maybe like an album or an EP or whatever. But an album might not have just been like the best. It might not really not be like the best time to drop an album. That's my own opinion. I mean, his management might think different.
Actually, that's true. I just before we leave this place for 2023, I used Asake on more collaborations with some foreign artists or something. Okay. Anyway, guys, we enjoyed the conversation on this one. For Asake, what do you want to see Asake do in 2023? Do you think he's having a slow start, or you think, you know what, like Paul Way said, he's taking the chill pill? Let me see your thoughts in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the very, very, very next one, guys. Stay safe and always remember, it's not interesting, you guys. So
Don't say be careful.
I'll
Don't
say
do
it
it.
again.
Nah.
Bye bye.